Good day, Traders Mindset Reset. It's Wednesday, midpoint range of the week. Today I'm going to answer a couple of questions, but I'm going to also talk about mindset behavior of the trader, and I'm going to talk about my own personal experience, which I'm going to say I'm an expert on bad behavior and things that traders can do that will destroy their trading accounts. Now, one of the things that the playbook and the masterclass are focused on are rinse and repeat setups. Now, a lot of traders have struggled with consistency and everything else, and I always say this in the post, what setup are you hunting? Because there's traders trading in Asia. They're trading currencies. We get great moves in currencies in Asia. We get great moves in Asia on the metals. We can get great moves on Asian indexes or Southern Hemisphere indexes. Inevitably, a market can move in any session, any time. But for the most part, certain markets will give opportunities 2 to 3 times a week in Asia and London, especially in the currency markets. We may see cross rate opportunities in there, pound yen, euro Canadian, pound Swiss. Huge opportunities, more volatility. And then the US window sometimes doesn't get those same opportunities, but we do get opportunities on the metals. We do get opportunities on US domiciled indexes and energies like natural gas. But what I'm talking about today is my own behavior. So one of the simplest ways, when I talk about rinse and repeat, I put a lot of emphasis on behavior and mindset of the trader, because traders are convinced that learning more about the markets and gaps and sweeps and hunts, that the more they learn, the better their results will get. Well, I've been trading for 20 years and I've never heard this before. And let me say this, the market doesn't care if you've been trading for 40 years. It couldn't care less what color you are, what school you went to, what your profession is. The market doesn't care about any of that. Do you have a money-making setup? I don't care if it's your favorite little instrument that you trade all the time. What's your setup that makes you money? The reason why most retail traders are inconsistent is because they know so much, they can trade all the moves. But then some days the market doesn't quite move right and they get caught. And some traders engage in impulsive randomness. They go on tilt, they over leverage, they YOLO. They do all kinds of crazy things behind closed doors. All kinds of stuff. How do I know that? Because I did it. How do you get over that? Well, I don't know how you get over that. I'll tell you how I got over it. It's a work in progress every single day. So we talk about making money on the setups and the days where it's really easy to make money on. I talk about day 1, day 2, day 3, because there's a process that's involved in every single market from the moment it opens based on Friday's closing price. Whether there's a gap, whether there's no gap, but it all starts from the closing price. If there's a gap, guess what? Oh, the market opened up 2%. 2% from what? From Friday's close. Friday's close is based on New York closing time. Whatever that is for every single market, because they trade until they close at the end of the week. So if they close at the end of the week and that's what they base that on, and they open on Sunday night in New York and that's what they open up at, that's what the open and close is for the week. So one of the things I had to do was keep removing variables. What are the variables? A lot of them were my own variables, your own daily routine. Your own daily routine, your daily process. How many sessions are you going to trade? How many instruments are you going to trade? Are you going to take trades, or are you going to look for specific setups that make money? Oh, I saw it on this pair. I saw it on that pair too. Oh, it only does it on the NASDAQ. Really? Setups repeat on any instrument. And if they don't repeat on any instrument, how often do they repeat on your favorite instrument? Because I really don't care about my favorite instrument. I want to make money on easy money-making setups that show up on any instrument. Because I saw it on every instrument over years, and I'd say, how did I miss that? Why didn't I look at that today? I looked at it yesterday and it didn't do anything, and then today I looked at the other one and that one moved. Because I didn't have a process. I didn't have something that was rinse and repeat that made it simple for me to go, this one's, okay, yep, Nasdaq's possibly setting up for Tuesday. Yep. Silver's setting up for Thursday. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it closes. Natural gas is setting up for Friday. Simple things. Not trying to trade it every day. I'm letting it set up to give me the easy trade. The easy trade. Not to figure out to be a smart guy and catch every move before the market opens, at lunchtime, at the end of the day. Where's the one that I can scale into once or twice a week, or maybe even 3 times if it shows up? Let it go parabolic, lock in the money because it's a session trade, it's a stop hunt or a range expansion for a session, and then walk away. Or is it an ACB? It's an all-in monkey hammer on the backside of the week that's going till the close of the day, and walking away so that I don't do any degenerate, junky trading type of management that causes me to get out of a win or two early, or to try and jump in with more after it's broken down and auctioning now, but it's still going to the close, but I'm holding on to it with stress because I've over leveraged into it when I should have just walked away after loading in at the beginning. So there's a lot of things that I tell people every single day in the videos and in the community, which we have a fantastic group, an absolutely amazing group of people here, some seriously smart and successful traders that contribute on a daily basis and a weekly basis, and I value all of you. Thank you. And there's a lot of people who are just learning, and they add value every single day, and I appreciate all of you as well. But when we tell you these things, they're from the heart, but the heart and the School of Hard Knocks. The School of Hard Knocks, and we've graduated, as Stephen and I joke, with diplomas in scar tissue, because there's been a lot of tumultuous, painful learning. But the people who want to get past that, so if you've destroyed yourself, destroyed your trading account, whatever, the one great thing about the markets is this. If you understand, there's one thing about doing things and not knowing how to do it right. So you know how to do it right, but you didn't follow the plan. That's one thing. But if you don't know what you're doing and you don't have any plan, that's another thing. But if you know what you can do and you've done damage and you know what you shouldn't have done, then stop doing that. Remove all that. Don't do what doesn't work, and only do what works, and then manage yourself. Bulletproof your mindset. Nobody can stop you. Nobody, no algorithm, nothing. If you manage yourself and you have a 90-10 edge. The rest is all gibberish and gobsmack, whatever you want to call it. It's verbal diarrhea, mental clutter. You need to have laser-like focus on what it is exactly that you're hunting, and let those setups present so that it's so obvious that all you have to do is get in, place your stop loss, and either scaling in or a session trade, a take profit level, or a hold till close mentality. Like I've talked about my sons, I've only taught them the ACB setup for one specific reason. They don't need anything else. At their age, that is all they need to look for. 2, maybe 3 a month, that is all they need to trade. And that's all they've done. And they've had zero stress. There's no thinking. They actually don't even ask many questions anymore. They're just like, yeah, no, we're on top of it, Dad. It's good. The oldest one's been hitting at least 2 a month. At least 2 a month. And he's already exploded his small account with not a lot of leverage. But it's just simple. He doesn't have to do anything else. He just needs to stick to that. I don't want him to learn anything else. I know that people want to learn more trades, learn how to trade better, take more trades. Take more trades or take fewer trades that are 90-10 with more size, and the ones that are hold till close, sizing in and walking away, set and forget, moving to break even and letting the trade play out. That takes a lot of work and a daily routine to make sure that traders themselves don't engage in random, impulsive, degenerate gambling behavior. Mindset reset. It's always about the behavior of the trader. Always. So reinforcing to all of you, no matter what, bad week, bad month, bad year, blew up my account, blew everything. Focus on one great trade setup, execution, lock in the money, a 90-10 setup, not taking a trade. Which setup, which parabolic opportunity? The ACB Masterclass has dummy-proofed that. It has dummy-proofed it. The basic model. And it shows up on other days and in other sessions. But the basic model dummy-proofs it. And if you focus on one simple, repeatable trade setup over and over again that makes you money, and then build on that, one great execution at a time, and bulletproof your mindset to not deviate from that plan. Do not deviate from that plan. If you have other money-making setups, I love to trade metals in Asia. I look for 1 or 2 of those a week because there's no news. There's zero messing around. When they coil, they explode. And several traders have been taking advantage of that. I know Trader K has out on the West Coast. Oilers are playing great hockey, K, by the way, because he understands when those opportunities present. It's not about trying to take a lot of trades. It's about when the market's coiled, striking when the iron is hot, letting it explode quickly, locking in the money, and being done. I'm not sticking around trying to figure out how to trade a market. Where's the setup? I don't want to trade. I don't want to take trades. I want to take the money-making setup, let it explode. If it's an ACB, walking away. And if it's not, if it's a session trade, locking in the money and being one and done. Out of the market, sleep like a baby, or getting on with my day and enjoying my weekend. I had to do that for myself. Whatever traders decide to do for themselves, whatever works for them has to work for them. Whatever works for you, focus on what works for you. But if it's simple and you can reproduce it because of that over and over and over again, that makes it reproducible long-term and consistently, and your results will probably reflect that as well. And in the meantime, go and enjoy your day, work out, de-stress, bulletproof yourself in other ways to ensure that you do not engage in any other type of random, impulsive, degenerate behavior that could potentially destroy the good results that you do. Tomorrow's day 2, Thursday, on the backside of the week. Let's finish the week strong, traders. It's been an amazing year so far. Congratulations. Love all of you and appreciate you. Have a great day, and may the markets go with you.